Hey, what's up, everybody? DJ Pat once again. Last week I was sick, horribly sick. It happens about once a year. It's not only the climate change, but it's also I just got something. I just got a bug. So did get sick, but I'm feeling a lot better now, and I'm certainly sounding a lot better. So I thought, why not go right into doing some videos, and I've got some time to kill today, so I thought I would do it with a question that's been coming up with me a little bit when it comes to software for DJs and what we should be using if we are using laptops, whether it be Mac or PC. There are programs out there that are on both platforms as far as operating systems. Some are restricted to one or the other. For example, one I'm going to talk about today is a program called Winnamp. Winnamp is a free download. They have players that you can or software that you can purchase that's for a little bit more money, but the free download is always there. And Winnamp has been around for a lot of years. I started DJing back in 1996, and when I first started using a computer to play music in a club, it was right around 97, 98, and the first program I ever used was Winnamp. And I still use it to this day, and even the free version I've used to this day. And they come out with updates, so I'm always updating it and so on. But I think for your money, which is nothing, it is a really solid program as far as playing Winnamp in a MP3 music in a very basic way. You're not going to be able to crossfade. You don't see any waveform, nothing like that. But it is a really easy player, and there's so much you can do with it. That's just the amazing part about this particular program. It's so versatile. There's so much you can do with it. So I know that I get pretty thorough. For anyone that's watched my videos before, know I can get thorough. I think I might make this a two-part. This will be part one of a Winnamp demonstration, as far as everything from the downloading of the software to the install to just simple operating and things you can do with it. And again, it's a very simple way of playing your music, and it's also it's free. you can't beat that. And if you're just starting out, or you're doing something that doesn't require you to go out and spend $500 or $600 on a professional grade, player for your computer, the software, and with all the bells and whistles, this is an easy way of doing it. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you exactly what I'm talking about. We are at the Winnamp homepage for Winnamp 5.56. There's the Learn More, which is the information about Winnamp. There's Going Pro, and that's for the versions of the software that have some more bells and whistles to them. But all we need is the free one. And then again, we've got choices here as far as the Pro version. There's another one that gives you some MP3s, but I really don't need that, so I'm going to go ahead and just do the free full version. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it. I already saved it earlier, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Then I'm going to go to... where is it? There we go. Nope, don't need that. Okay. Winnamp 5.56 full version. I'm going to go ahead and run this program. Got some other things coming up there, so... other things I already had on my computer. Now, real quick, as far as the destination program files, where you always want to save the stuff to. Here you've got things to be installing, the Winnamp library, user interface extensions, visualizations. Those are usually checked for a reason, and whether or not I need to use them or not, they're there, so I'll just go ahead and accept those. Create start menu entry, quick launch icon, desktop icon, important. Now the ones that I don't use when you go to the next screen is the Winnamp toolbar, the Set Winnamp search, default search engine, and then there's the free download. So I don't accept any of those, and then I just go ahead and install. Excuse me. And it's installing everything that I'm going to need. And then once it gets up and running, then we'll also kind of go into just how I would set it as well too, because when it first comes up, it's gonna there's a lot of other attachments to the virtual player that I don't really use, and again, I try to make it basic and streamlined, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about once we get to that point. Okay, finish. Now, what I do is these right here are the skins, and I always do the Winnamp Modern. There's different versions. That was how the very first version used to look. But I always do the Winnamp Modern. You can do some other versions and looks as far as creating skins and the usage of the software. So I just do the Winnamp Modern, go next, select the files and types you want to be associated with Winnamp. You know what, I don't really use it for video files, just audio files only. So I take the video files off. I could use it for that, but I have a tendency to find that when you set that, then it kind of goes to the default. So if anything you have that is normally video from, like, let's see, Windows Media Player or any of the software you're using, will eventually go to Winnamp, and I don't like that. So next. Oh, and this is all the information as far as the registering myself. So I want to know who you are. I'll go ahead and 040. Select gender. I am a male. Send me information about Winnamp. Yes. Yes. Allow anonymous usage statistics. It is recommended. So why not? Saving the settings. There we go. Now, again, that looks like a big jumble. So what I do is, as far as importing anything from iTunes, I can do that. Add media to library. I just go ahead and click out of that. Everything is already set up the way I like it. I'm just using this as a player. So I'm going to show you how I would articulate this. And again, this is being able to use multiple application in the Winnamp software for this or that or whatever. So again, I use it in the basics. So we're going to just take this part right here, which is all the media library stuff, and I'm going to X out of that. Then, and when you set it, it'll eventually stay to your settings, for its entirety. So once you set it, that's how it'll always look every time you go to fire up the program. I kind of move this in a little bit like that, and then I kind of take it all the way down like that. I'll go ahead and just scooch this on over, and I always keep it on the right side. It's just me. I don't know. It's when you first do something, that's the way you. Let me back out of this a little bit. That's the way you learn in the very beginning. Where the placement of everything is. So that's kind of how I'm used to. So I usually have my Winnamp over here in the corner, and then I'll open up my documents and explore how I have my music, and I'll also show you that as well too, how I have the music in there, which makes it easy for me, and then also concentrating on the Winnamp side.